Hi, I am Jessica Williams, aka That Girl Jess. So today is February 13th, 2017. It is the day before Valentine's Day, and I am just getting started on my weight loss journey again. I know I was supposed to begin like a month ago, but again, life happens. So the weight loss to me first is, it's gonna start with your mindset and your attitude. And for me, getting started it has truly been one of the hardest things for me. I have 6 kids, but 5 girls and 1 boy, and I have 1 son, and he was born with some health concerns, and they're life-threatening, and it's been like this one big thing after the other. So I was told early on that his kidneys would fail when he was 12 or 13 years old, and that he was not eligible for a transplant because it was another part of his body that was attacking his kidney, not the kidney itself, so he wasn't technically eligible. And so that's always been something to deal with. He would only have a lifespan that dialysis could afford him, and pretty much that's it. There were no other options after that. Let's see, then there's our medical routine. So to keep him going, to keep him healthy, everything that's a little bit overwhelming at times because, it has to take precedence to everything that goes on in our life. We've gone through homelessness at a point, and it's been kind of recent. A lot of you who know some of what has happened, you didn't know all of the factors that went into us being able or not being able to handle the situation and how the situation actually went about. And there was a lot of underlying factor. And so during this time when we found ourselves at the YWCA family shelter, they were so concerned with the rules that they weren't really concerned about your personal health or your health care. So our first few days there, because my son was not allowed to do his medical procedure appropriately, he went into kidney failure. Finally it happened, at 14 he finally went into kidney failure, and his kidney shut down. He was admitted to the hospital with acute kidney failure, and that was a lot to try to deal with, and all that on top of homelessness and starting dialysis or getting ready to start dialysis, and having to meet with social workers and transplant teams and doctors and like I said, dialysis nurse and the surgeons. It was a lot to take in, a lot to process. So like I said, it was a lot of work, and now we have a place. Not the best. It's a 2-bedroom, and like I said, there's 6 kids. There's 8 of us total, and we have a 2-bedroom. Even though the doctor said that he would not fully recover, and no one wanted to say, hey, once you get things more stable, it'll get better. But I'm happy to say that he has gotten better. He has rebounded, and we have just celebrated his 15th birthday just a few days ago. This is my son. Hi. Okay. And so we're all doing kind of like a little YouTube thing, and he does a channel, and it's a gaming channel. Say the name of your channel.
It's called Phil Zombie Clan. It's called Phil Zombie Clan.
So this is my son. He has a channel, and on his channel they discuss gaming.
It's called Phil Zombie Clan.
And what do you do?
I just play games. People ask me to play them, and I just play them for tablets.
Okay. So if any of you guys would like to support his channel, look him up. He is under
Phil Zombie Clan.
Yeah, that's spell that.
FELZOMBIECLAN.
Yes, so you can look him up on YouTube, Phil Zombie Clan. It'd be like a little green dude. You can't miss it.
The only one.
Yeah, it's him. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that is my 15-year-old, and like I said, he's doing really well. It's a lot of work. We have to administer 23 pills, 9 different medications, a whole slew of blood pressure monitoring, and just procedures that we have to do every 3 hours. It really is a lot of work. So that's been one obstacle that I've had. Then there's also me. I deal with depression. So sometimes my depression is so bad where I don't want to get out of bed, and my will or my want to start is just not even there. There are days when I don't feel like doing anything, even though I know it's for the better, even though I know it's going to be a good thing. I just can't make myself get started. You know, then I also homeschool my older 4 children. And with the homeschooling, it's not like we're a part of a program like ECOT or K-12, because that's community schooling, which a lot of people confuse. We're actually doing true to form homeschooling where the parents are the teachers. And so, you know, as a teacher, that's great, but then there's again, a lot of time and a lot of commitment, a lot of preparation goes into it. And then I still have 2 toddlers at home. So I have 4 older children that I am homeschooling across 3 different grades. And then I still have toddlers that I have to deal with. And so trying to deal with the toddlers while teaching the older ones, it really is a lot of work and a lot of energy. And there's some days where it's like, I don't feel like dealing with it. You know, I'm really just telling you guys all of this just to give you a little bit of insight as to, well, my life. And, you know, there's this delicate balancing act where I feel like I'm on this tightrope and I am juggling all of my obligations at the same time while trying to balance life. And, you know, I feel like any one thing can just make everything fall apart. So that's kind of like a part of my mindset. And, you know, my attitude, as far as I'm concerned, I feel like there's just been a lot of self-neglect because I'm obligated to so many people and I have so many things on my plate and it's a lot to do. So, ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry, it's so hot in here, but there's just so much on my plate for me to do that I don't necessarily have the energy to get it all done. And there's the bad health habits, like simply not getting enough sleep. Because sleep is the first thing I sacrifice when I have more obligation. I have more things to do. Like if I want to pay any attention to me or try to do something for myself, it's like, well, what can I get rid of in order to add this in? Because there's so many things, like my day is so jam-packed. It's like in order to do one more thing, I have to cut something out. So what can I get rid of? And sometimes on some days, the only option is get up a little bit earlier, go to bed a little bit later. Sleep usually is the thing that gets sacrificed. Now, as far as weight loss, I know that is supposed to be the no, not the thing to do. But I mean, for me, it seems like the only option. So initially I was going to do my weigh-in. Well, I didn't know really what I was going to do because I did not have my gym membership intact, but I just negotiated a thing with my gym and they have graciously agreed to let us take care of, you know, little payment plan so that we can stay being members and everything can work out. So I'm actually pretty grateful for that because the kids go there with me too. So we'll be going tomorrow. So I'll be starting my workouts tomorrow. So as of right now, as of today, I am officially, I did my weigh-in and I'm gonna let you guys see that. All right, so I'm about to weigh myself and this is where I'm starting at. And I haven't weighed myself in a very long time, so I have no clue where I'm starting, but this is the beginning of my journey. So, here. And this is the scale, it's at 0. So I'm about to step on. Did you get it? So out of the, got it. Got it? Okay. So that's it. I'm 362 even, which means I definitely gained some weight since I last checked when I was around 350s. And this is me trying to lose about 200 pounds. So come with me on my 200-pound weight loss journey and let's begin. So you have seen my weight, and let me tell you, other than obesity, I have for the most part been overall healthy-ish. And I say ish because, you know, as someone who is overweight, you can't be this far overweight and not feel the effects of being overweight. I don't care if it's stiff knees, achy joints, wherever. There's always something, lack of energy, getting short-winded, can't run very far. So, you know, there's always something. And I definitely feel the effects of being overweight and I'm definitely ready for change. It's time to just figure it out and just get it done. It's not eating bad or self-control issues. It's literally just been a lack of support. and I say lack of support because one of the biggest things for me is it's harder for me to reach out and ask someone for help. So this time around, I am asking for help. I'm asking for help from my family, from my friends, and from my followers. So eating healthier, it is expensive, and I don't have time to cook for me and then cook for my big kids and my husband, and then to cook for the toddlers, because everyone doesn't necessarily eat the same things. So when I cook my food, it has to, one, be tasty enough that everyone's going to eat it, from the grown-ups to the teens to the tots, because we only got time to cook one meal. Day's already jam-packed. Then we have to have the quantity, which again, expensive because you're eating healthier, which is more expensive, and then you have to have the quantity, the amount of food. I have to have enough food to be able to feed all 8 of us, like not just 2 of us, all 8 of us got to be able to eat. So it has to be enough per meal. So that, again, that's where the expenses start to add up. Since I'm monetizing my videos this time around, at least check out the ads on my page, click the banners. If you see something you like, feel free to get it. If you don't see anything you need, then maybe next time. It doesn't matter. Just click the ads if you see something you like. Definitely check out their website, because even if you click the ad and that particular product isn't something you may like or want or need, maybe something else on their site is something you may want or like or need. Again, the point is, clicking these ads do help me. Clicking these ads does help me with revenue wise. So if you guys really want to support me in my weight loss journey this time around, please keep watching my videos. Check out the advertisers' websites. Click on the ads. Pay attention. Check them out. Again, subscribe, like, leave a comment. I can't say enough. Subscribe and like, subscribe, comment. And definitely check out the advertisers' websites. Click on the banners and check out their websites. That would greatly support us this time around. It would help me be able to focus on doing this and not have to worry about other things. It would also help me to be able to keep this gym membership going consistently so that I can actually get the benefit of it this time around. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up now, but I thank you guys. I will be back every week with a weigh-in. Well, I don't know. I want to say every week, but I know me, like, not being able to check my weight, only checking my weight once a week will probably drive me crazy. Plus, I get unmotivated pretty quickly, and week to week. So I'm like one of those people who have to check my weight daily. And I check myself and like, oh, you know what? I ate too much yesterday, or you know what? Like I can check myself, like my portions are off, or maybe I was a little bit too, I guess, sitting down too much, too couch potato-ish. I don't know, whatever. I can check myself. I can move more. If I see from one day to the next that I'm bloating or gaining weight, then I can do something about it. So I'm one of those people who needs to check my weight like every day. So I don't know, we may either do this daily, weekly, probably weekly for you guys, because every single day with me checking my weight is probably going to be too much for you. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, and I thank you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Above all, subscribe. Thank you.